Hey guys, I'm doing a review on the Nelson Spindrift longboard. Nelson is kind of a small longboarding company. They're slowly expanding though. They're coming out with two new boards at the end of March called the Tempest and the Cyclone. But this is sort of one of their older boards, and I switched from the Dervish. I had the Dervish before. I sort of decided to move on from that. Dervish is kind of overrated, honestly. It's really smooth and nice and has a lot of flex, but it's really not ideal for sliding, in my opinion. A lot of people like it. I don't know. I had the flex too, so I thought it was too flexy. But yeah, so I switched on to this guy. It is 40.5 inches long, 10 inches wide, drop through, and also drop. It has half an inch of drop, meaning like it goes half an inch below like the actual. Like if it was a flat board, it goes half an inch below where it would be. It has a W concave. So kind of goes like that on here, and those are your main specs. Oh, it has a 31-inch wheelbase, and it has like these little, I wouldn't really call them kicktails. It has a little bit of nose and a little bit of tail, about a couple inches. And when you order it, there's a couple of options for upgrades, and they have like this really awesome grip tape stuff, which is like, I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks extra, and it's this really coarse grip, and it's actually perfect. I really recommend getting it. There's also these little nose and tail guards for like $5, and you need to get them. Honestly, for $5, they're gonna save your longboard so much damage. Yeah, they really do a great job. For reference, my setup is composed of Zombie Hogs, ADA, and Caliber 50 trucks. If you want to see reviews for those things, check them out. I'm going to put some links right here. So on the Spindrift, now they actually have a different graphic on the bottom. It's sort of like a honeycomb kind of thing. And yeah, it's made up of 9 plies of Canadian maple. And it's a really solid construction. It's kind of heavy though, in comparison to other boards that I've had. I mean, the Dervish is really light, but a lot of the Sector 9 boards too are lighter than this. And it's sort of really bulky, but it's sort of nice because you feel really solid and sturdy all the time when you're riding with this thing. And some people find that it's kind of long, but I like it being long. I don't know. I haven't really had anything shorter than a 40-inch board, and I kind of, I like it long. 'Cause otherwise, you don't have much room to do anything. You don't have enough room to get a lot of leverage. You can't really dance. So on this thing, you can dance. You can do all your slides that you really need to. One annoying thing is that when you order, I don't know if this is true for when you don't order the special grip tape, but when you order the really coarse stuff, they just send you the grip tape with the deck. They don't send you, like, it's not assembled, so you have to do that yourself, which is really a pain, because this stuff is really hard to cut with an X-Acto knife, and it's really a pain to mount, but once you get it on there, it's worth it. A couple other things are, it's really susceptible to scratches and just your board getting all screwed up. I'm gonna show you some parts of the board that have like been chipped. Well, here the grip tape came off. I fell and it hit the curb and just took that out. There's like scratches on the side over here. I don't know if you can see that. And there's like a chunk out of it right here. Yeah, right there. You can see that. There's like a chunk missing out of there. Also on the bottom, there's just like a ton of scratches. And I mean, you're gonna get that from longboarding in general. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed with that. I mean, you're gonna, with any, especially drop through double drop boards, you're gonna have a lot of issues with scratching at the bottom of your board, just going off curbs and stuff. But other than that, it's a really stable board. I really like it. I like it a lot more than the Dervish. It's good. You can do like shove-its and stuff on here, and I think it's better than the Dervish for things like shove-its, because with the Dervish, when you land, it flexes the board a lot, which gives you more energy, and then you spring off of it, and that's a problem because the board will just slip out from right underneath you. You have a solid place to land. It doesn't really go anywhere. And also this W concave just locks your feet in. I happen to like really wide boards as well, because they just feel more stable. So the 10 inches really helps you feel like you've got a lot of stability and control, which is nice, because on boards like the Dervish, you don't feel that way. I have tried top mounting it, because a lot of people prefer top mounts. I've tried it, and personally, I'm not a fan. I was not used to it. Now, Nelson has a top mount version of this board, but it's called the Top Spin, so it's kind of different. But it's practically the same thing, just top mounted. So yeah, I mean, overall, really great board, really strong, really sturdy and stable. I definitely recommend it. It was like $120, which is pretty good. You could get a big brand board for that much too. You could buy Sector 9, but really don't. I would definitely suggest you go with Nelson over Sector 9. And the only cons I would say are that it's heavy. It's really heavy. Like, for a longboard, it's pretty heavy. And the scratches and like the chips coming out of my board. Other than that, it looks really nice. So yeah, I recommend this board a lot.